No one had a plan. I came up with a plan, and then they all wanted to make it better because they all think they're smarter than I am, and they're not. I mean, that's why I'm running the thing, and they're working here. So this morning, what happened is I bought a bunch of washers from a guy in Des Moines, and nobody made a plan. Craig's down in Kansas City trying to get that store open. And what happens is there is no plan, and then Craig's like, figure it out. So then they're all having a meeting. So I come in and I take about 5 minutes to dissect this, figure out where we're gonna get a double axle trailer, because we don't have one currently, because of long story. So I actually was gonna even go buy one. I went to 2 stores and buy one, but then I found one from someone that I know. And then I actually even arranged for a truck. I arranged for everything to be going so at 8 o'clock they could leave and go get this stuff. And then last night, I got one of the pieces in the puzzle that we're moving vehicles on, starts questioning everything and trying to do her own thing. And I get here this morning and they got this old diesel Ford that we've had more trouble with than I can even care to mention. And that's what they want to take 2.5 hours in Des Moines when I have a brand new 4-door GMC pickup truck that's fully topped off with gas and already attached to the trailer and just ready to go. I don't know, they're talking about going to get some washers in Des Moines.
So what's the issue?
They're crying because they don't think that they have a vehicle to go get. I mean, like literally we have 35,000 vehicles and they're like, the Tesla would pull that trailer. Go put a hitch on it. Is that it? I mean, how many machines
we
is it?
needed 2 trailers, 2 cars.
Well, how many machines is it?
Because we need 2 trailers.
Why don't we just buy one big one that can handle all of that?
Yeah. We're gonna find out when we get there how many machines. I think we can take.
No, we're gonna find out now.
If we get a double axle trailer, I'm pretty sure it'll take all. Double axle trailer should take 10 machines easy.
Yeah.
5 on one side, 5 on the other. Put the heaviest machine in the front.
Because we're bringing back some park machines too.
Are we all 4 going to get a trailer?
Yep. I'm his chauffeur today.
So, how many actual washers are we picking up from Des Moines?
8 working washers.
And how many parts washers?
2.
So 10. Well, I'm gonna go probably buy. I'm going to Tractor Supply right now, so I can get a double axle trailer so we can make it in one.
Okay,
But
that makes sense.
I wonder if this Jeep will do it. Or I'm gonna have to give him to Denali tomorrow. Although I mean, I hate giving him. I mean, but I guess if he goes with Mark, I mean, they're going together, yeah.
Yeah.
I know Mark wouldn't do that. Mark will drive too, because everything that Chris drives ends up with the wheels off it and doors busted in and everything else. So, all right, I'm gonna go look if I can get a tandem axle trailer for. I mean, we're always running into trailer issues anyway. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have one.
Especially with what's coming up in Kansas City anyway, I can just see we'll be moving machines or driving stuff around, who knows.
Yeah, all right, I'm going there right now. See what we can get. Michelle still at your house?
Yeah, she's still here.
Do you have
She's not home yet.
Do you have a trailer that I could pick? I got to go pick up 10 washers from Des Moines tomorrow.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a trailer that'll do that?
Probably that aluminum one.
What kind of weight does it have? Is it double axle?
Yeah, it's good.
All right, yeah, because I need that. I'm gonna need that trailer tomorrow because they're gonna have to leave for Des Moines.
Okay.
They want to leave for Des Moines. They want to leave at like 8 a.m. But so if she drives that back,
Yep, that'll work.
okay.
We made it down there and we got this hardware. It wasn't easy loading it up, but as you see, we got the muscle. This is about 3 tons of weight on this trailer. As you can see, the truck is setting down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I was a little worried when we were sitting in the parking lot because there's a lot of weight on the back of this truck.
So, yeah, we use our backs and we got it loaded.
Yep.
Anything for Peter.
So we gotta call Curtis and see if these washing machines are actually in the parking lot or if they made it inside, because I don't think we can leave these machines out in the parking lot all night. Not at Leavenworth. They're gonna get vandalized or stolen. So we're calling Curtis. I don't even know. He probably doesn't get a whole lot of calls. Craig had ordered a couple new washers from Texas. They started leaving Texas Friday last week. We didn't know when they were gonna show up. We thought they'd be here Monday. Turns out they showed up today when we were in Des Moines picking up some other washing machines. So they just drop them at Leavenworth. They were supposed to bring them either to Park or to L Street, but communication gets messed up and they just drop them in the parking lot. So now Chris and I have to go pick up the washing machines, dismantle the double doors so that we can get something really big through the doors and get those things inside so they don't get vandalized or damaged or anything. So that's what we're headed to do right now. Chris gets grumpy if he runs out of cigarettes, food in his stomach. He was getting a little grumpy today at Des Moines. That's the first time I've seen you get irritated.
I usually keep my cool.
Yep, happens to the best of us.
Craig had to go to Kansas City, and Craig was supposed to be handling it.
Yeah.
And so he wasn't here to direct us on what he wanted done. So it was left to Peter.
Well, we knew we couldn't fit it on the trailer that we had. We had one small trailer.
That
Wouldn't
probably wouldn't carry 3 of them.
Yeah, wouldn't carry the weight. So we thought Peter wanted to buy a new trailer anyway. This could be an opportunity for him to buy a trailer.
But he couldn't find one.
Yeah, we kind of wait till the last minute to figure it out, but it all got figured out. Borrowed his mom's trailer and truck, which that was nice for her to let us use that stuff.
Craig did this thing where I got a great deal on 2 washers, 80-pound washers from a guy in Texas. We were gonna pay something like, I mean, it was crazy. I had to buy him 2 F3, which is a card reader, 2 readers for 2 washing machines, which I mean, I don't even know, they're like maybe $500. So I got 2 80-pound washers for $1,000, and I was gonna send Chris down there with the trailer to pick him up. And Craig's like, oh, no, I'll get a shipping company to do it, and it'll be cheaper than what we have to pay Chris and all this stuff. And so he comes back with a quote, and he's like, oh yeah, the shipping company only wants like $600. And I go, what? I'm like, holy cow, that is cheaper, you know, like, because we'd have to pay Chris an hourly wage, the gas, the trailer. Well, it turns out that the quote he got, when they actually did it, it cost like over $2,000. So now I'm really, really in debt on these washers, which it would have been way cheaper to send Chris for $2,000 to go down to Texas and pick. I mean, he literally, it's like Dallas. I mean, it's 8-hour drive. I mean, he could have almost made it in one day. I mean, 16 hours is a lot of driving one day, but he could have went down there, stayed at a hotel $200. Gas is like maybe $300. I don't even know. I mean, we could have easily done this under $1,000 easily, but Craig in his genius was like, oh yeah, we're just gonna pay a freight company. So the freight company cost us all that money, and they just drop it off in front of the building. Don't tell anybody. Don't even say when they're coming. So we basically find out yesterday at 5 o'clock that we have 2 washers sitting out in probably one of the roughest areas of town, which is amazing. They made it outside for, I'll tell you why it made it for 4 hours, because the dudes that saw it out there were trying to figure out how to lift that much weight into the back of a truck. I mean, we probably got it an hour earlier. I mean, an hour later, they might have been gone. I'm hands off my business, but I can't walk away from this. If I walked away from this thing, it literally collapsed on itself. Like, and it's hilarious to me. Like, everybody says, like, I had people that work for me. They're like, oh, you know, I want to own my own business someday. Do you? I mean, you can't even run this one with me sitting here being the guiding hand. So yeah, good luck. You know what? They should actually do a deep dive in this. You want to know why 50% of businesses fail in the first 5 years? Because of people that shouldn't be running businesses. You're not smart. I mean, listen, do what makes you happy. Like, some people want to have a family, some people want to run a business, but if you don't have the mental capacity to do it, and I'll tell you right, even just listen, I mean, more people are upset about me getting robbed than me getting robbed.